Patreon. It's Matt's Rep's house. Got my jacket on. Kurt's right to the incubator up. People have often asked how far away are animals, so I thought I would show you. I'll show you what it's like to have to make this haul we've talked about, which could also be some of the source of a few of our problems. What's up, Frank? So let me go show you what's going on with that kitty. So I have to leave the house here. Oh, say goodbye, house. And then we have to go up the stairs of doom. Kurt's already waiting at the top. What are you doing? Forgot the camera? Oh. So we go up here. Don't fall and bust your ass. How we doing, Disney? I want us at the top. Usually I am parked over there. This will give you an idea of kind of our world too. If you look close, you can see the lake through there. All through the trees this time of year. It's really pretty. We flip around here and we load up in a vehicle. In this case, just because of space, I'm gonna hop just in the back of the pickup truck here. This is Kurt's truck. See, he's kind of a short guy, so he buys a big ass truck. Oh, get in here. So, then, what we have to do is I'll give you the view. Boop. Is we gotta make a drive to get to the reptile house. Now, the weather's nice, we can walk this. What you don't realize now is probably what, a 20-degree angle, Kurt? In this driveway? Backing up, don't hit the wife's cars.
You see it?
I do see it, don't hit that, she'll kill you. I made the mention that you're a short guy, so you had bought a big truck and said gotta compensate for something. You make that joke, but the problem is I got sports cars and that's the other compensation vehicle, so I can't say much. And then we make this long drive to the reptile house. This is riveting video, I know. I know. Mine is not, neither is yours. Here's one that's beeping. Gee, there it is. There it is, the reptile house. And then we get the driveway from hell. Yeah, so we said seatbelt, Kurt. Kurt don't need no stinking seatbelt. Here's the other problem with big trucks. Whoa, don't hit the tree! Don't hit the tree, Kurt! Is, just for the record, my Jeep can make this curve. Kurt's truck can make this curve if he 5 points it. Didn't help you with stolen 4-wheel drive. The truck has to use 4-wheel drive to not tear holes in the driveway because of weight distribution. Oh, he made it with just a 3-point turn. That's damn good. And if you look, here we are. So that is the traditional trip to the reptile house. So as you can see, it's really not that far away. Here's a view when you first get here. That is from our house to the reptile house. So when you come stay here, that is all of the trek you're gonna have to make. Let me share with you some colors. There's a reason I'm doing this today too. Most of you already probably know if you were on here last night. Look at that. I love that tree. I really do. It's beautiful. But Donald Bundy, welcome to the reptile house, has said, hey man, I won't be able to make it this year. And he's one of our Zeus level subscribers, meaning he gets to come every year. And he said, I can't make it this year, just, you know, life in general. But why don't you take my weekend and auction it off to charity for the holidays, right? So, one of you who didn't originally win is going to get a chance to purchase Donald Bundy's weekend, usable whenever you want to cash that in, to come stay here in our reptile house. Not far away from us, with all of our animals and everything else. So, and in doing so, not only are you going to get to stay here, but you're also going to get to help Don provide Christmas to some kids. So I think that is awesome, and I want to let you guys know that's coming up. We're going to be doing that auction relatively soon. 2 reasons we're going to do that soon. One, going to get a chance. You are, courtesy of Mr. Bundy. One, we're going to do it soon because we got to get the donations in for the kids, right? Christmas is coming. Though the way they really do it is the money we raise this year will go to next year's Christmas because they're already planning the number of students kids for this year. So they kind of always do it a year in reverse. But we got to get those donations so they can get that ready. And then number two, we want to give you guys ample time to plan. And now I'm going to show you the man who's most excited about this, having somebody else get to come stay and entertain and do all this. I present to you camera guy Kurt, the pillar of excitement. How excited are you, Kurt?
Really excited.
Really excited?
Yeah, we can show them the rat room at the pet shop.
You can show them the rat room at the pet shop. What else can we show them?
I think that's all they'll be interested in.
Just rats.
Yeah.
Just rats.
Yeah.
Am I making you uncomfortable yet?
No.
No? You getting used to this? No? All right. So Kurt will show you the rat room. I will show you the snake room. I'll show you everything. Like Question Girl, if you're here at the right time, we'll cook for you. If it's during basketball season, again, minus the KU game, I have to get that disclosure. We'll take you to the game with us. Just during football season, which you'd have to plan that probably for next football season, it's about over. Then if you pick up tickets, you'd be more than welcome to go hang out, tailgate with us. We do not have spare tickets to that, though. And that's kind of the situation. We'll take you to the zoo, show you our little reptile zoo and everything else, and you will not be cursed this after November seeing my shitty beard, right? Hey, Chris Miller, if that's your perfect idea of a Christmas present, I'm sure he would love to do it. He loves his rats. He really does. I've never seen a guy that gets as excited about some damn rats as him. It's not my thing, but he doesn't care about the super black pastel banana we just hatched either, so it's completely different. So anyway, let me show you what we're going to be doing in the house today besides just filming. And then if you guys have any questions about the clutch or what else is going on, I'll certainly address that with you too. Don't forget too, you got to play some... The nearest international airport, Disney on Wheels, is actually Kansas City. It is about 2 hours away. There is a regional airport here in Manhattan. So the best way to fly would probably be able to fly to Chicago, which is international, O'Hare. And then from O'Hare, you can fly straight from O'Hare straight to Manhattan, Kansas. I think it goes to O'Hare, doesn't it? Or is it Midway?
It goes to O'Hara and Dallas.
Okay. So you could literally end up right in Manhattan if you go to O'Hare, and then from O'Hare straight to Midway. And here's the cool thing. If you time that right, Kurt works at the airport, so he could probably pick you up and bring you here and chauffeur that.
Yep.
Awesome. So if you're coming from overseas, we can make that happen. So that would be the way. Chicago, straight to Manhattan regional, and then bam, you're here. Or if you could go to KCI, KCI is about a 2-hour drive. So let's go show them what we're going to be working on today, Kurt.
What's that?
Well, that's preview.
I know.
Okay. He just wanted to preview that his game's always over because I always kick his ass. Let's go show what we're going to work on.
What are we working on?
Sinks and stuff.
Oh.
That's my favorite. All right, so we're going to show you what we're going to be working on today in here. Oh, wrong switch. So this is also, oh, well, he's doing that. I want to show you something else I think is the greatest thing ever. You want to go jump?
Mm-mm.
Why? Just go jump in. You should go jump in. I was going to have him do the whole, zestfully clean the bed. But if you come stay, there's actually a bed here now. So, and the TV works. So you have a little more entertainment. We sent the letter off for the internet for the 3-year contract. Should have been mailed off today. And we're in Montana. Oh, hello from Montana. Oh, Huckleberry. Now this guy's like, we're in Montana, Huckleberry. I was confused, but I missed that comment. And yeah, Kurt always seems super excited. He's like the most excited guy I know. So today, what we're going to be doing over here, besides some in general cleaning that I need to do, is, this is a big deal for me, guys. If this works, this is why I want to share it with you, is this sink right here has been a nemesis. Yeah, he's right, David. He never shuts up in person. This right here, this sink has been the bane of my existence. So one thing in your reptile room that'll make your life easier is a hose. The problem is, those water hookups going to a regular hookup is a pain in the ass. So we're going to try to make all that work today. And what that will allow me to do is take this hose here, connect it to here, instead of straight to there. Problem here is I cannot control the temperature of the water here. I can control the temperature of the water. I can also hit a button and go from hose to sprayer and back to hose, which will allow me to do a lot better job of cleaning certain things, filling certain things, controlling the temperature of the water for soaking, everything else. So, that is what we're working on. We're also going to be working on making some labels because this whole rack is full and not labeled. And David, that is exactly right. What you're hearing is he is no longer camera guy Kurt. He has been either promoted or demoted to plumber Kurt.
Yeah.
Can you show him your crack? You're a plumber.
My crack.
Yeah, plumber crack.
I don't have one.
Huh?
I don't have one.
You don't have a crack?
No.
There's no crack in your ass?
It's a medical condition.
Oh, look at his ass! But does he have a desk? No, he still doesn't have a desk. Neither do I, though. Well, unless you're considering this my desk. But this is more of a standing operation for filming. So this is kind of the multi-use desk. We probably will also... yeah, he must have no acetol. That's your disease. No, it's on me. No acetol. David W. says you're probably uncomfortable now.
No, why would I be uncomfortable? How many people are watching?
47.
Oh, 47.
Yeah, 47. 18.
18.
Okay. He does okay until it gets full. We will also be selecting some of our pairings today. So a little spackle will take care of the crack. And we are still waiting on this girl here. Now, we already brought the I shouldn't say old, the incubator from the black pastel clutch. I put them in the normal one now. What's developed is what's developed over. And I'll put her eggs in there, hoping to prevent having to move from one spot to another and hopefully lowering the amount of deformities we've been seeing. Let's check on my girl too. So we're going to try that. She's still looking good.
Oh, did you carry that incubator?
No? I thought you had it. It's fine now. So we're going to be working on some of those things. And Jason, I saw your question. Here's how it went. So we got one that I'm sure is a really weird looking black pastel. Almost looks GHI. So it made me second guess a few of my other black pastel things, honestly. Because it's wild. And then we got one banana black pastel for sure. A couple banana possible black pastels. And then we did get one super black pastel banana. So, dude, I am really excited about no normals. Normals don't bother me so much. I mean, because I do have an outlet to move them all. But what does bother me is the amount of, like, live babies we've had with deformities this year. So, that sucks. This banana is a male maker, meaning that the super black pastel banana will likely be a male. However, it might end up in the keep list. Sorry, because I'm really interested in seeing how it ages. So far, Dylan, none. I mean, we only have one super, so only one that would possibly have any deformities due to the genetics. And from what I can see, it looks great, but I can't see the face. So that's a thing. Like, the face can often duckbill, and usually with super bananas, unlike the caramels, which part of our deformity is it's making me feel like shit over the caramel clutches we did on accident. But caramels tend to, like, be horrible nasty. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Super black pastels tend to, from what I've seen, it's a lot less severe kinking, but kinking nonetheless. So maybe a slight dink in the spine or something else. And some of them come out really like dragging back. You know, we're like blah 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 blah, sea monster looking things, but not as bad from what I've seen as caramels do. So I don't see anything that looks really severe, but of course I can't see the whole snake and I can't see its head. I can see enough of the snake to definitively say that's what the genetics are. I can see the top of it, the side of it. There is no pattern at all, and it's overall this lavender color. So, yeah. And a super black pastel banana to a banana female make all black pastel and some black pastel banana. Yes, a super black pastel banana male. If that is what he is, we will end up keeping him. And what I'll do is the things that I was breeding not Odin to, is it Odin? God, I forget my own names. No, Odin is my straight banana male. The things that I breed my black pastel banana male to, he would take over some of them, if not all of them when he got to size. And then we would probably seriously consider letting our straight banana go. So this will be the point. This is going to be a hard thing to do. we're going to get to the point probably this next year where we're going to start letting go of some adults. The adults will be males at first, but uh, we're going to start parting with some things because there will be some things that we just simply don't use. And some of them I won't part with, like Erebus. I won't part with him. I've tried 3 times. I can never pull the trigger. You know, I've talked about have people interested. I just never go through with it, and I never set a price. And I never, because truth be told, he's a pet. But the banana, I'll be able to part with him. You know, this is kind of something that I don't think most ball python people will tell you on a video. But you're more attached to some than you are to others when you're a breeder. There are some that are pets, and there's some that are I enjoy, but they're part of my job. That makes a lick of sense. And yes, I am definitely the foreman. I'm like the state worker foreman to Kurt's plumber. You're doing a good job there, Kurt. Now you've opened the package. Do we need to take a mandatory 15-minute union break?
Do we have like a bigger wrench, like a crescent wrench?
Yes. I don't remember where. Maybe over here. But somewhere, because I was trying one on the pool the other day. I may have left it upstairs too. It wasn't a huge crescent wrench, but it was a crescent wrench. There's wrenches there. I'm going to help find some tools in a minute. All right, guys, so let me... I won't keep this too long because, truth be told, we do have some filming to do to include clutch updates and, you know, just a few things. And the reason you won't see any adult females parted with for a while is I still have empty tubs. So, you know, we need to... it'd be crazy though. we need to fill them up, and once they're filled up, we would start partying with some things. And yeah, I think you're right, Dauber. If you did the super black pastel banana to a banana, you could get all black pastels, some banana black pastels, and some black pastel super bananas. If you did the super black pastel banana to a black pastel banana, if our genetics hold up, then, like if that was female, although if that's female, I probably wouldn't even still then, as much as I'd really want to do it, take her back to her father. I think that would be probably getting a little bit over connected given the genetic situation on them already, that I would want to outcross that. Because while I do believe the temperature might, that's the one I was thinking of. No, that's the vice grips. The broken, are those the broken vice grips? Or the workable vice grips? This is the workable vice grips. So I don't know, I'll have to find that crescent wrench somewhere. I lose more shit. He gets so frustrated because I leave shit everywhere. As he probably should. I probably shouldn't leave shit everywhere. Inchy pinstripe. If you want a good trainer for venomous, get your ass a blood python. Those are a good trainer. Although you can still do more with them than you can anything else. Yeah, you know, I think the super banana to the super black pastel, I don't think it would change the overall look of it, but from what I've seen, they do still spot a little bit. I think if you did the super, you would completely delete the spotting. Let me set this up here. That way I'm not holding as much. Bam. You wouldn't have any spotting on your super black pastel super bananas. It'd be just truly a solid color. It might darken the color a little bit. Would that work for you? Almost. You know, if you fix this sink, I'm going to be super happy. Here's a fucking pipe wrench.
Yeah, that'll work.
I was looking at it the other day. It was right there. So yes. Yeah, you're probably going to get tagged eventually. It's not that big of a deal. Now, with the venomous stuff, obviously it's a major, major thing. But with the pissy ball python, I mean, man, you're hardly even going to notice. So, here's some things to expect in the future, guys. Look for Clutch 1 to be released. I am anticipating, you know, I haven't even set what they are yet, but we'll probably end up keeping one of those for full disclosure, because a female super means I can control the genetics to a T, so that will be great. Non-snake question, sure. What's the difference between a police officer and a sheriff? Oh, so that's a really weird one when you ask me, and I'll explain, because where I'm at, there isn't any, because we don't have a sheriff. But typically in the United States, the way that works is every county which a county, I don't know how familiar with how things work here, and I'm not that familiar with Canada, so I'm not trying to break it down too simple. I just don't know where the understanding base is. So every state is made up of a bunch of counties, which are like little small governing bodies within itself, and you got little towns and shit in the counties. So the county will elect its own sheriff. So the county as a whole votes every 4 years, elects a sheriff, and the sheriff is basically the chief law enforcement officer of the county. He has his own department. His responsibilities, according to state statute for Kansas anyway, are including two main ones plus enforcing laws. Those two main ones are the control of the jail. So his job is to house all the inmates, and two is all the court process. So civil process and the court systems. And that is what he is in charge of. Louisiana has parishes, exactly. So it's a little different, but I think a parish is pretty similar to a county. But again, it's a little different everywhere you go. Every state's going to run it in its own way. And so the sheriff, he's elected by the people, so he's a politician to some extent. You know, he has to get reelected every 4 years to keep his job, right? So there's some of that, like, well, don't write Farmer Joe a ticket, because he's, you know, I mean, you can have that in some small places. Bigger places, usually not as much of that. But that is kind of the setup. Where police, and so the deputies are basically the sheriff's underlings. The cops that work for the sheriff's department are deputies. And their jurisdiction would be anywhere in the county, including any town in the county. However, they cannot write city ordinance or city law, only state law or county ordinance. So they are a little limited there. And in a city, that's where you would have a police officer who would be under, of course, a police chief. The police chief is usually hired by, you know, the city council or however that city's set up to do it, not an elected official. And the police there would have the jurisdiction within that city, and they would not be required to serve civil process. They would usually maintain their own jail. They would enforce city ordinance and most all other laws, including any state law, within that jurisdiction of that city. Anything in the city property within the city limits. So that's kind of different. Now here's the weird thing. Where I work, we are the only county in the state of Kansas, which I guess I'm not on the main one, so I don't mind telling you I work for Allen County. That is a consolidated agency. We consolidated in 1974. We had to create extra state statutes to do it. So we do not have a sheriff, nor do we have a city police department. We have what's called O'Reilly County Police Department instead of Sheriff's Department. We enforce all city ordinance. We act as also the deputies, and like the Sheriff's Department would act. Our chief, which we call a director, is he's hired or he's appointed by a board, but that board is made up of elected officials to include the county attorney, some city board members, some county board members, and some elected at large. So there's your answer. I know that was a whole lot, so I apologize for that. They said you should be a cop too, Kurt. Why? So we can do good cop, bad cop. I want to know who's the good cop and who's the bad cop in that scenario. If Kurt was a cop. I don't think that's going to fit.
It'd be cool if it did.
I don't think that's going to fit either. And yeah, it's kind of crazy. And there are a few places in the nation, Dauber, that do that. Vegas is a really famous one. Vegas has Metro. And so yes, with Metro, there is like, you know, they are the same kind of thing. You just have Metro Police, and it's Vegas Metro area, including all the county. They said you'd be the good cop. Apparently, I'd be the bad cop.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Probably.
Be beating people with phone books and shit. Yeah, that'd be fun. All right, guys. Well, what I'm probably going to do, unless you have any more questions, I'm going to hop off of here really quick. That way I can get some things prepped so we can film the clutch updates while Kurt is getting that sync done. And we'll probably get to do some cool update stuff then and show you some things. Tell you what, I will show you one other thing we picked up. Somebody else said they think you'd be the bad cop because you're the silent type. You could just sit there and like mean mug him. You can mean mug him. He's actually laughing at that. I'm going to show you a new snake we got. So this will... Okay, so let me fill you in on what's going on around here. Something exciting we haven't talked about yet. So you guys already know that we picked up this guy here, our Inchy Ivory. And you guys already know his job is going to be to bring to our lovely Pastel Freeway. Right there, right? To make a bunch of freeway stuff. Awesome. Gonna be awesome for y'all too. Well, I got a little something else. I figured he could use 2 girlfriends when the time comes. So we also got a Mardi Gras. So what that's going to do is make the same things, but where this has pastel in it, this one doesn't, and this one has inchy already. So we do the inchy, ivory. We'll be able to make super ivories, or not super ivories. Sorry, well we can. We'll be able to make though inchy or not. Mardi Gras with the super inchy instead of just a single beam inchy. That's what I was trying to say. Along with up here with that other girl here, she'll be able to make pastel Mardi Gras. So right there. Hi, Julie. See, she's getting better. She's getting way better. She's not bad at all now. She might bite the camera. Don't bite the camera. But you can really see her color there. She is just unreal, right? With a bad attitude. Bad attitude. All right, guys, I did want to show you those. Yes, thank you. Super Inchy Freeways. That's what we'll be looking for to do that. The Mardi Gras Disney on Wheels, that one I just showed is not the Mardi Gras. That one is a pastel freeway. The Mardi Gras was down here. Now the Mardi Gras, its combo is a freeway inchy. That's its combo. So when we put the super ivory, I keep saying super ivory, which is redundant, the ivory inchy to her, what she'll make is she can make more Mardi Gras, but she can also make Mardi Gras with an extra inchy gene, which will be really awesome. And then the top will be able to do pastel Mardi Gras. So it's going to be nothing but a damn Cajun party here in a few years, which should make this plumber. Hi.
Hello.
Are you a happy plumber? You're going to have so many freeway stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah? How excited are you about that extra Mardi Gras?
Pretty excited.
Pretty excited? What's the most exciting Christmas present you ever got?
I don't know.
You don't know? Did you jump?
Jump maybe.
How did you sound when you got your most exciting Christmas present ever?
I cried.
Did you really? He does have emotion, folks. All right, guys, we're going to hop off here on that dog. I've given him enough of shit. So, but yes, Mardi Gras Freeway Inchy, Inchy Asphalt, and Yellow Belly. And then, of course, Freeway is just Inchy Asphalt. And then you get, we'll be able to do Inchy Asphalt, Yellow Belly. Or not Freeway, sorry, Yellow Belly Asphalt. We'll be able to do, God, I'm having a day. We'll be able to do Inchy Asphalt, Yellow Belly Pastels. And then we'll be able to do the pastel in there too. And yes, Kurt is fixing the water temp, I hope. That's what he's working on. I've been harping about this for months. Is it going well?
Yeah, I think we'll be able to do it.
Do you really?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you excited?
I'm excited for you.
He's excited for me. Also, you see that pile of shit there? Kurt is going to be wiring some outlets in here. And then we're probably going to also wire an outlet into our closet area there to move the incubator until we do turn that into its own incubator. Yeah, Matt speaks English, take two. I have that problem sometimes, guys. All right, let me hop off here. I got to check a few things, do a few things, get ready to do some filming. And, man, I'm real excited. I really hope that clutch goes well. We can kind of prove that out over the years. One time doesn't do it, but it'll take a few. And that's all right. We didn't have the stuff for him to fix that while he was down here. Plus, when you guys came to visit, your job isn't fixing my sink.
You want to fix it?
Whenever Anna was here, they wanted to fix it. Or she came down for the show. All right, guys, we hop up off here so I can quit making you spin sick dizzy with the camera work. And we will see you guys all later. We love each and every one of you. Thank you for everything you do.